ladies and gentlemen, PC and gaming, technology as a whole. I'm not going to put it on PC gaming, but technology is just on the decline and it's going to get worse. So if you haven't been following the latest technology news, AI data centers are being, the United States of America is controlled. If I could get on my pedestal for a moment here, my soapbox, the United States of America is basically controlled by 5 billionaires. And they all want to build data centers, Facebook, Twitter, Amazon, all that bullshit. And these data centers use up a lot of electricity and a lot of PC parts, specifically RAM. There is a shortage of RAM going around, and it's making it hard to build other types of computers. That's why, in my opinion, for those unaware, CES is going on right now. CES is the biggest tech show in the world. That's where they announce all the big technology. I really didn't see anybody on my timeline talking about it. I've gotten videos in my sub box from tech channels like CNET that I follow, but I really didn't see nobody tweeting about it. I didn't really see no Instagram posts, no Facebook or nothing like that. And I think CES, I feel like it kind of got dampened by the fact that it's like, okay, you guys are announcing all this cool technology, but can anybody afford it? Like, it all requires RAM and fucking SSDs, and you guys are cutting down the production. And a couple weeks ago, Nvidia announced they are cutting production of their 50 series, their most powerful GPUs, by like 50%, which would drive up the prices to like 5,000. Literally, on January 1st, the 50 series went up to $4,000, and I'm pretty sure it's going to climb in price as the AI data centers continue to get built. So it's probably going to hit 5, maybe even 6,000, right? So what's the solution? Nvidia is reportedly bringing back 2021's RTX 3060 GPU because AI is eating up all the new cards. A reputable leaker has indicated that Nvidia plans on bringing back the 3060 to the market, according to reports by Kotaku and WSCC Tech. It first released the GPU in the beginning of 2021. The leaker, Hongxing 2020, indicates that Nvidia will resume production for the 3060 sometime in the next few months. Why is the world's most valuable company reportedly bringing back such an antiquated graphics card? Can't stress that enough. For those of you unaware, Nvidia is the world's richest company. It became that last year, but somehow they can't afford anything. You know the answer. It's the endless gaping maw known as AI. Tech companies have been hovering up PC parts for AI applications with reckless abandonment. It has become a legitimate challenge for a regular person to buy RAM and graphics cards, which has led to price increases across the board and companies like Crucial closing up shop. That's right. Crucial, one of the biggest manufacturers of RAM, said that they were no longer going to sell to you and I, and instead they're only going to sell in bulk and wholesale to AI data centers. And keep in mind, what we're talking about is going to affect everybody. It's going to affect consoles because AMD said they're jacking up the price as well. Most consoles run on AMD chips. They said they're jacking up their prices as well. I did see at CES that Nvidia is implementing their chips into various cards for like self-driving. Like, all this tech is going to be implemented in all these different places, and it's going to become very scarce and more expensive. It's particularly difficult to get a hold of GDDR7 RAM, which is needed for the newer 5060 cards. So Nvidia's solution is to look to hop in a time machine to 2021. Gamers will need something after all, and the 3060 technically gets the job done. Any downgrade in graphics and performance will be worth it once you watch an AI generated video. They're just yapping. The 3060 is still pretty popular despite Nvidia phasing out the card back in 2024. That's right. For those unaware, they don't even make it anymore. They're going to start making it again. We don't know how much the company plans on charging for this trip down memory lane, but the GPU originally cost $329. And this is my concern and why I brought this story up. My gut tells me, because remember, guys, the corporation wants to fuck everybody over. Shout out to Cinnabon with the sub. My gut tells me they're going to bring back this old GPU from 2021, and then they're going to charge you more. So because there's they're going to argue, oh, scarcity. So essentially, people are going to get finessed into paying more for less. And I'm here to let you know right now, if you've ever been interested in PC gaming, If they bring this shit back, I would recommend not buying it. But if you really want to build a PC and they trying to charge instead of $329 what it was, which to be fair, I'm gonna be honest, it shouldn't be $329. It's old technology. This should be $150 at best. But if it's anything more than $329, you're gonna get fucked, bruh. LOL, I'm glad I got my PS5 console for life. Oh, don't worry, them PS5 prices gonna be going up too. No, don't worry, this PS6 too. People worry about graphics too much. It's not about... Guys, it's not about pushing graphics to the maximum. It's the fact that you need it in order to operate with the gaming PC. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, oh boy, oh my goodness. New consoles DOA. I can see them definitely getting pushed back. YouTube chat, y'all are not beating them allegations, man. You guys care about graphics too much. That's not the point, man. That's not the fucking point. I just sat here and said, hey man, 5 corporations have all the wealth in the world. They're using all the water to cool down their PCs, the AI PC data centers. So we don't have anything to drink. They're poisoning the air. They're making technology for you and I completely unaffordable. And you said, you guys care way too much about graphics cards. Oh my God. Way too much about graphics. Oh my God, bro. Nobody needs a new GPU every 6 months. No, that's true. But who's doing that? Like, you're not making any point. You don't want to die on this hill, man. What about the people who had maybe a 1080 or a 2080 and they were ready to upgrade and now they can't? That's what I'm talking about. Who said you need a graphics card every 6 months? What are you talking about? I just give you a 600. So anyways, I'm just keep moving on. I'm just keep moving on. Apparently everybody has to update at the same time, according to this guy. Just don't be surprised when they bring back this old ass GPU and they try to rack up the price. I would advise against buying it. And also, oof, feel bad, man, for Valve. What that Steam machine gonna be looking like, man. I'm about to go join the Twitch chat. This is getting ridiculous. You say y'all niggas embarrassing me. More PC news. Asus will be increasing prices on various products from January 5th to today, including the ROG Ally, to absorb increased costs in the industry. So, you know, like I said, it's not just going to affect GPUs, it's going to affect everything. Anything that needs a GPU, it's going to affect it and make the price go up. That's what this is about. And even if these companies say, all right, well, we can't get 5090 level graphics in this ROG Ally anymore, we're going to put 3060, they're probably still going to jack the price up because of corporate greed. I don't know why. Yo, I'm not going to lie, man. Bro, say you go into the other chat. I've said this on a stream a few times. I don't know when it happened, but this corporate cocksucker has got to stop, man. The worshiping of the billionaires. The likelihood of you becoming a billionaire is not going to happen, man. What happened to being pro-consumer? Looking out for your neighbor, man. But real talk, not being hyperbolic, asking this, but how is this benefiting consumers at this point? Oh, it's not. That's the point. As I'm saying, like, and what I will say is, if you did just upgrade, like in the last 2 years, take care of your shit. And if you have a console, same thing, take care of your shit. Open up your PC and clean it out once a month. That doesn't mean put water on it, because I know some of you niggas are slow. Dust it. Open up that PS5 and dust them roaches out. That PS4, we don't care about you. But open up that PC and dust that shit, man. Let me go ahead and buy that 5070 40. Get it while you can, bro. Yeah, let the PS4 die. Shout out to Blazing with the sub. Appreciate it. Look, we got Corsair. They got reports of Corsair. They're out there canceling orders due to a lack of supply. People like, oh, my dream PC, I'm not gonna get it. Imagine being a person who saved up forever and then your shit get canceled mid-order. And then the funny part about all this is, and people are really getting sick of this AI shit, Microsoft CEO wants people to stop calling AI slop. In Out of Touch news, Microsoft CEO has taken up a spot of blogging to share his thoughts on advances in technology, specifically around AI. In a new blog post posted to his new website named SN scratch pad. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like some type of freak ass back page name, nigga. This nigga code name is SN scratch pad. This fucking BDSM ass freak ass nigga. That shit weird as hell, bruh. Yeah. My wife, she checks my work phone, so I got to text you from my other phone. I go by username SN scratch pad. Nigga. Nadella remarks that 2026 will be a pivotal year for AI, noting that yes, another year, but this moment feels different in a few notable ways. According to Nutella, we have moved past the initial phase of discovery and are entering a phase of widespread diffusion. We are beginning to distinguish between spectacle and substance. We now have a clearer sense of where the tech is heading, but also the harder and more important question of how to shape its impact on the world. But he doesn't bother to specify any of this. And this is the problem, right? I think people are looking at a lot of this AI stuff and weighing the pros versus the cons. There are some pros to it. Like it can be useful for analyzing data and spotting maybe trigger points or patterns that are successful, but maybe you didn't notice. But like they've overpromised like this shit is gonna change our lives. Like outside of that, it's really not, it's not useful to me. Like if you asked me, wave a wand and tomorrow we get rid of this shit and society improves, I'll get rid of it. It's not that big of a fucking deal to me. So like if you really want to sell people on this stuff, because on the flip side, you're poisoning people, you're getting rid of water. I don't understand. I don't understand what's so great about it. We are still in the opening miles of a marathon. Much remains unpredictable. Amidst this model overhang, where capability is outpacing our current ability to use it to have real world impact, this is somewhat what we need to get right, he continued. Which, by the way, I would like to say the tech bros are starting to evolve. One of my problems with this AI shit is in my neighborhood, I live in LA, there's a lot of these delivery robots that are like rolling around, these little cute ass robots. And I've been pointed out on my stream, I was like, one of the things I have a problem with is not only are they taking jobs, but they have names and you can see the name on the panel and it'll be like such and such is delivering. And I've noticed over the last year, they always have black ass names and that shit was low key. I'm like, yeah, I'm that woke. Why is every delivery robot, them fucking clankers all named Jamal, Keisha, Tiffany, fucking Tyrone? I'm like, is that what you, is that you want us back in the field? That's how my head works, right? I am happy to announce that I finally saw a clanker that didn't have a black name the other day, and I put it in, I ran to the group chat and put it in there. I took a picture. I saw a robot named Edgar. So now they got Mexican and black robots. So we all serving, I guess. I just find that shit really weird. I wouldn't care about Jerome, Tyrone, Edgar if I also saw some Susans, some Pauls, but I don't. That shit is kind of weird to me, bro. It's kind of fucking weird. Like there's like some person in a boardroom like, wouldn't it be funny if we named all our robots Jamal? Not really, man. Not really. It's giving filled, nigga. Not really. Did the Edgar have a haircut? It didn't. So I spotted my first Robo Edgar. They coming after y'all too. Huh? What's going on in LA? It's not just in LA. I know Atlanta got them delivery robots too. There'll be other places too. You got to keep in mind, I live in a major city. So like when you live in a major market, the three major markets in the United States is New York, LA, Chicago. Those are the three biggest cities. When you live in a major market, a lot of times things get beta tested because the population's bigger, they can get more data sets. So like, I know, it's like, what the hell going on? I know it's funny to get the LA jokes. It's just because it's a bigger city, so we get things here first. It'll be coming to Willacoochee, Georgia soon. Don't worry. It'll be coming to Willacoochee, Georgia. It'll be coming to cousin fuck Alabama soon. They're gonna take your jobs, don't worry. They all over Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas is a tech hub. That makes sense. Atlanta's a tech hub. It's gonna go to the tech hubs first and then everywhere else, but it's coming to Willacoochee. Don't worry. It's like those bird scooters. Yeah, but bird scooters weren't taking anybody's jobs. Those are just fucking annoying. He later continues to say that we need to make deliberate choices on how we diffuse this technology in the world as a solution to the challenges of people on the planet. For AI to have a societal permission, it must have real world eval impact. The choices we make about whether we apply our scarce energy, compute, and talent resources will matter. This is the socio-technical issue we needed to. You just saying shit, nigga. This is why nobody like y'all. You just fucking saying shit. You said bird scooters? Yeah, it was a brand. If you ever seen, you might have a different brand in your city. I know in DC they were birds, and then in LA they were birds too. They were like those electric scooters you'll see people riding around downtown. The most popular brand is Bird. The e-scooters, yeah, it's just a brand. You're not really selling me on this shit, man. You're really not selling me on this shit. Like generating pictures with kooky eyeballs is not that important. It was interesting at first, but like now it's like, all right, man, you guys are trying too hard. It's gonna get rid of Lime scooters. Those are popular too. You're stealing jobs, using all the electricity. Because also, I don't know if y'all know, these data centers that power the AI, they drive up electricity bills in cities that they're in. I don't know if y'all know this shit, bro. None of this shit is good. None of this shit is good. It's important to him, I guess. It ain't important to me. Nothing like making AI put bikinis on people. Yeah, like look what's going on. Y'all see that shit with Grok on Twitter this past weekend? They found that like Elon did not program Grok to have any safe stops. So what was happening is they were going under people's women, specifically his pictures, and they were saying, hey, Grok, remove her clothes or put her in a bikini, and it was doing it. That nigga's about to catch the meanest lawsuit, bro. The meanest lawsuit. And that shit is nasty. Anybody, if any of you niggas in the chat did that shit, fess up so I can fucking ban your ass, bro. Because if that shit was your sister, your mother, your niece, whatever, then it would have been a fucking problem. And that's where I wish some of you cornball ass niggas would think before you. Some of y'all think with your dick only. Oh my God, the AI is gonna, first of all, it's not even real. Then you're violating people. Yeah, just down bad. Before you think with this head, think with this one. That's when I seen that shit, it was all over my timeline. That's when I sided with the women. I'm like, yeah, you niggas look like losers. I'm not gonna lie. We got a problem. It's not a lonely epidemic. We got a loser epidemic going on. If you use Grok to undress a woman online, you deserve jail, nigga. Jail. Not just women, they were doing it to kids too. I didn't even know that. That's fucking disgusting. That's even worse. Roblox ass niggas, bruh. Disgusting. We got an update on the Steam Deck 2 on a more lighter note. If you're wondering when the Steam Deck 2 is coming, let's see what they have to say. Just look.
Valve said, like, every time anybody asked them about the Steam Deck 2, like,
lock them up.
Like a couple of years.
Yeah, let me hit that. If you use that Grok shit,
lock them up.
Oh man,
lock them up.
Years ago, I think I spoke to some of the devs there, and I was asking them about the Steam Deck 2, and they were basically saying, like, we haven't seen a chip released or on the roadmap or anytime soon that matches what we want. And what they want is something that is going to give you a performance uplift, but is also going to be incredibly efficient.
battery life matters.
Battery life matters. And I can't see that from x86 at the moment.
Translation, don't expect a Steam Deck 2 for probably at least another 5 years, because they want a chipset. They want a unique chipset that's not only more powerful graphically, but efficient for the battery. And I do agree with that. But one of my things that I've always talked about on this stream is like, where's the battery innovation? It's not just it is up to the chip to learn to optimize for the battery. But like, I feel like battery technology has been so stagnant for the last 20 years. We damn near got flying cars. We got self-delivering robots named Edgar and Jamal. We got drones that deliver Walmart and Amazon packages. But we can't get a battery that lasts all day, nigga? This feels like it's some type of conspiracy going on, because I feel like if they do improve battery innovation, then we ain't gonna buy as much. That's probably what it is. They want you to buy something new every year. And my thing is, like, when it comes to corporate drones, they're gonna buy shit every year anyway. So like, I don't understand why you don't just fucking invent it. They have flying cars in China now. They got a lot of shit in China that we don't got, because we're the actual third world country, unfortunately. What else I got? What the fuck? I didn't mean to book like that. And then, Intel announced today at CES that they are launching an entire handheld platform called with their Panther Lake chips, basically. So they have a Intel handheld coming out. Intel is also working on putting out GPUs. If that's what this shit look like, this bitch ugly as fuck. Also, I don't really fuck with Intel, man. Let's you know, they sponsored me, then we love them. I love them for that week. But other than that, we AMD chips over here, bro. I don't hear that shit. What the hell is that? That shit like some origami bullshit, bro. Yeah, butterface ass. How the hell you make the world's first ugliest handheld, nigga? I don't want to be, you be embarrassed to pull that. Nigga, what's that? Is that like a Temu Steam Deck. Where'd you get that from? Alibaba? Like, hey, like imagine being in the office, man. Some nigga standing over your cubicle. Hey, look, this nigga got the AliExpress handheld, bro. What games that shit run? That shit got nothing but emulators on that shit, bro. You paid over 500 for that dumbass shit. You could have got out the TikTok shit for $50, dumbass. Look at that goofy shit. This shit lagging. How the hell you make the world's first ugliest fucking